Thank you very much, Amber. Now it's time for some Commitment 2010 election news and interviews. Beginning today and throughout the week, we'll have each of the 4 candidates for Honolulu Mayor on our morning news for a live interview. We'll be discussing everything from rail to the issues that they plan on focusing on. And our first candidate to join us on our morning news is Councilman Rod Tam. Sir, thanks for being here.
Morning. Thank you
very
very much.
We really appreciate it. And let's just jump right into it. There's 4 candidates out there with 4 very different ideas. Why should people vote for Rod Tam for mayor?
I'm a person in the community, not behind the desk. In fact, that's where I was last night. I was in Wahiawa, talking story with the residents before the neighborhood board.
And so that's the thing that's the biggest difference between you and your opponents?
Yes. Basically, I want to be oriented towards each community, find out what their needs are, so that we can move ahead and provide the day-to-day services.
And you know, this is something that you are known for as a councilman, and also when you were serving the state legislature, that you were very proactive. Whenever someone called you up in your community, you were there the next day. Is that something you can also duplicate as mayor, seeing how it's the entire island to cover? I mean, I know that's been what you do before, but can you actually encompass the entire island with that philosophy?
I believe so. And what it is, basically, I spend many, many long hours. In fact, it's been said that I sleep about 3 or 4 hours a day.
Well, and that's it. So the rest of the time you're out there and trying to meet the constituents.
Yes, I enjoy my job and talking story with people, learning out there, helping to resolve the government problems that each one receives or experiences. Now,
your campaign and your career recently has been clouded by investigations into misuse of city funds and perhaps campaign funds for meals. I know you can't speak to that because there are lawyers involved and stuff, but do you think that's affecting your campaign at all? The city commission, I guess, sending a reprimand. You voted for your own censor as well in the city council. Is this affecting your campaign right now? Are you hearing a lot about that when you're out there campaigning?
Actually, I'm not hearing much about it. And people are really actively working for my campaign, and we have good results there, holding signs, talking to people.
And another thing that's been said about your campaign right now is that you haven't been seen with your other opponents. Last night was at the Hawaii Public Radio debate. There have been other forums and debates, and you've only been to a few of them. Why is that?
My campaign schedule is filled with out there in the community meetings with residents, and so that I can attend to their problems on the city-based level.
Don't you think it'd be a good idea to get yourself right next to the candidates so people can really make a choice when they hear everyone stating their views with the 4 of you right in the same room?
Well, I'm available, but when time permits.
I see. Do you have a scheduled appointment or debate with your other 3 opponents at some time before the primary?
Not right now, but I expect some soon.
And let's talk about some of the issues facing the city right now. First of all, rail. What is your stance on rail? Are you pro-rail? I know you voted for rail in your previous votes as a city councilman.
I'm pro-rail, yes, but now we have a financial problem in terms of our economy. What we need to do is reevaluate it on a financial basis to see what kind of budget we can come up with on the construction and operations for the future.
So if you're elected mayor, there's a chance that you might pull back from rail?
What I'm going to do is reevaluate in terms of the budget of it and make it possible to have rail if we can.
And now, sir, if you don't mind, I'd like you to put on your city councilman hat. Yes. And we stated that the fireworks vote was going to happen today in the city council. It's actually going to be tomorrow. The full city council meets tomorrow, where they'll be voting on the fireworks ban, the bulky item ban, or fines, rather. And first of all, are you going to vote to ban fireworks? Are you in favor of this ban?
Well, let me respond to that question appropriately. I'm in favor of safe use of fireworks, but on a use on religious and culture basis, not just a free-for-all. It's like, for example, driving a car. You have to abide by the laws.
And so you're for a limited ban then. So the general public can go out and buy fireworks, but if it's a cultural or a religious thing or perhaps a show, then you're okay with that?
Yes, in Hawaii, basically, we are multi-ethnic culture and religious practices. So we must observe that. Besides, the Constitution state of Hawaii says that it's a freedom of expression and practice.
All right. Councilman Rod Tam, one of the candidates for Honolulu Mayor. Now his opponents will be on throughout the week. Panos Pervadoris will be here tomorrow. Kirk Caldwell will be here Thursday. And Peter Carlisle will be here on Friday. Sir, thank you very much.
Hey, my pleasure.
Good luck with the campaign. Hope we can get you on next month before the primary.
I'd be honored.
All right. Also, this interview will be posted on our morning show mini site at KITV.com.